All right, everybody, welcome to Lakeside Unplugged. I'm your host, Marty G. It's time to come and percolate with me. Today is a very, very special episode because this is my first guest ever here on Lakeside Unplugged, and I wouldn't want it to be anybody else but my good buddy, Richie, Dickie, Christman. What up, Richie?
What up, Marty? How you doing, baby?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm just excited to have you on here. So for the listeners that may not know who you are, you're a very popular guy, obviously, but some listeners may not know who you are. Why don't you tell us, who you are, what you're up to these days, and if any big exciting things are on the way for you.
Well, the good news is I'm from the Lakeside. I mean, upstate New York, the real part of New York. Um, it, honestly, if you don't know me, you're fucking up. But at the same time, I haven't really put myself out there, so I understand. But it's good to be with you. I love that hat. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, well, this is from one of our good buddy Cut the Activist. You can go and buy this. Me and Rich, have a tendency to put on some Creed as well, every time we go out to the bar. So this is a sweet hat. For those that can't see on video, it says, please don't play Creed on touch tunes. If I'm drunk, I don't want to cry. And if you don't cry when you hear Creed, I mean, there may be something wrong with you. But Rich, what's up, man? So what are you up to these days down in Nashville? Rich is a Nashville guy.
Yeah, I'm in Nashville. I'm here for the state taxes and or lack of state taxes and the bachelorette parties. Um, it's a great time. It's really awesome, and it's good to get out of the snow. Well, you know how it is now, right? Now that you got the place up there.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like I told the people the other day, it's basically like I'm living in a snow globe. And for those that don't know, actually, one of the main reasons why I bought the lake house is because Rich's mom lives up in the Crow Lake area. And when we went to visit, was it 4th of July?
Yeah.
4th of July, we had such a good time, and I fell in love with Caroga Lake at that moment. But Nashville, man, Nashville's a wild time. What could people expect if they ever visit?
Uh, Infidelity, I guess you could say that. Ultimately, I made out with plenty of married women, which is pretty great. Well, it depends what side of that coin you're on. A lot of good times, music, drinking, comedy, whatever you want to get into, we got here. So
Yeah,
it's really
it sounds like a good time, and I've definitely been down there. Obviously at your place, and Rich is the best host in Nashville. So if you're looking for a good time, Dickie Christman is definitely the guy to hit up. And one other thing that people don't know about me and Rich, we met back in Sage College up in Albany. What was it, like 15 years ago at this point?
and we met. I'm pretty sure. I can't disclose all the details about the stories because
No.
it was pretty wild. But yeah, we had a lot of good times. My favorite time actually in college is when we were roommates and our party got busted and you and Nooch were on the news and
Yeah.
I wasn't. So I was pretty excited.
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely dive into the old Sage College days on another episode because then there's a lot of stories for those that don't know. There's a lot of stories with me and Rich included. And all
And
through
this is sponsored by Basil Hayden.
little Basil Hayden goes a long way.
No sponsorship, but I'm giving them some free airtime.
Hey, I mean, why not? And why not while you're at it? What shirt is that? Is that a Duke's Barbershop shirt?
Yeah, Duke's Barbershop, the best barbershop in Albany, New York, by far, first of all. Second of all, best barbershop in all of New York State. Third of all, best barbershop in the country. Fourth of all, best barbershop in the world.
Okay, so if you're out in the Albany area, you heard Dickie go to Duke's Barbershop. And now, what people don't know is me and Rich are huge Mets fans. If you don't know, then you must be living under a rock. How we feeling about our Mets, Rich? Oh, he puts the Met
You know,
he puts the Mets hat on for those that are listening on Spotify.
honestly, it's tough only because losing Pete was a big deal. Losing Nimmo was a big deal. It was really time for Jeff to go, even though we all love Jeff McNeil. It was time for him to go. Got mixed feelings, but I'm excited at the same time because the whole roster is turned over. So there's a lot to see, right? We don't know what this team's going to be, so I'm excited.
Yeah, and I think the loss of Pete, as a fan, hurts a lot. I mean, Pete was our guy. What, 40 home runs, hard to replace. But I think it was time for Jeff McNeil to go. I believe Frank the Tank calls him Jeff McFeeble. um, I really like Bo Bichette. third base. What do you think? It's gonna be a little bit of a test, though.
Well, he's going to be starting at shortstop opening day because I don't think Lindor is going to make it back, even though David Stern says he will with the surgery. But ultimately, yeah, Bichette's a good signing. I think we got weaker at first, although everybody shits on Pete for not being great at first base.
He's just an
I don't think he was.
he's just an awkward dude. That's what Pete is.
He's just a big dude with Asperger's that hits 40 home runs. Ultimately, that's what it is.
He definitely.
And we all love.
I read a report though that they're not going to move Bichette to short because they don't want to ruin his progression in third base.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So who are they going
I
to?
really actually I like the pickup of Polanco. I think that's going to be from Seattle. That was a good pickup. I think our AB Rons might be a little bit upset about that.
Yeah, I mean, AB Ron, let's talk about a legend for a second. The guy quits his cushy state job and goes out there and dominates the poker game. I mean, he's going to keep going. I got tons of faith in him, and he's the first of all the best poker player I've ever played against. I'm not, that great at poker, but he used to take all of our money growing up, and just a super smart dude overall.
He's definitely the poker king of Fulton County, coming out of Fulton County. That's for sure. I think he's actually just legit good. I'm not even biased, and I think right. He just what is the casino called up in Schenectady? What is that one called?
Rivers.
Rivers. He dominates Rivers, and I think the poker world is on notice with AB Ron coming there. But what else is new, man? I don't want to give too much away before the launch, but Rich is an entrepreneur. Rich is an entrepreneur, soon to be entrepreneur. And if you want to talk more about that, we could. But if you don't want to you want to keep it under wraps, I understand.
Well, I mean, I'll tease it, save a little bit for the next episode, but
tease it for us.
It's all snap that doesn't exist today, and it's really going to change the game. And ultimately, I did want to circle back to this. I've only been to Rivers twice because they don't have a strip club there, so I just wanted to throw that out there.
I mean, hey, some people like it. That's what they're into, and the casino's there, and they're
gambling money that you really don't have, mixed with throwing money at girls that are never going to sleep with you. It was just such a great combination.
I mean, it's definitely a combination that's not for the weak. You got to be mentally tough to do that. Oh damn! But I'm definitely looking forward to the golf app that you're creating. I mean, just checking it out today. You're an innovator, and I think that's what people need to know about Dickie Christman. He's an innovator. The guy welcomed me into his home during COVID. I was in New York City. He welcomed me into his home for about what did I say with you for like 4 or 5 months?
Yeah,
that was fun. I literally packed up a suitcase on what was it about March 14th, 2020. Stayed over at Rich's house in Albany, New York, and next thing you know, 4 months later, I'm just sleeping on his couch, and we're just waking up every day. I think I made a flower bed at one point.
Yeah, we did. We did a lot of landscaping. There wasn't much to do. We did throw a Halloween party.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was still. What was I? I think I was dressed as Dr. Panucci at one point. I think it was a Dr. Panucci chiropractor who he said he's coming on the show. So I'm excited to see him and talk to him. He's got a lot of stories, that guy. What were you? I don't remember what you were.
True legend.
Oh, yeah, Nooch. We'll dive into Nooch at a different episode. What were you dressed up as? I forgot what you were. I remember DJ being
I was Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, just classic.
Oh, I mean, Dickie 316. How could you?
I like dressed up as a white dude. He had his neon ski jacket on with a blonde wig. It was awesome.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a Halloween COVID party at that point in your basement, which for those that don't know,
I put a fire pit out back. That way people could separate.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, Rich had a really awesome basement that was, party ready. Had a bar, had a flat screen TV, had a giant couch. It was just made for a COVID 2020, 21. Oh, it was 2020, right? 2020 party. And we probably all, got COVID, but it's all right. It was worth it because we had a good time. And then yeah, so I stayed with Rich for about what 4 months, and then wow, that was a long time.
No, for the time that you brought back the 50-year-old woman from Saratoga.
Oh yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Those were the good old days back.
And you made her Uber back.
Yeah,
You made her Uber back at the end of the night.
I mean, I'm just a classy good guy. What are you gonna do? You don't wanna make any.
You're the old play action fake.
Oh man, yeah, we'll dive into a lot of those stories. I mean, I think me and you just have so many that are just some I don't even remember, some I remember, some I barely remember.
Either I remember it or you remember it.
Yeah, I just remember if anybody is at a party, for the record, if anybody's is at a party and you need somebody who is sauced out of their mind to make the greatest chicken wings on a barbecue, Dickie Christman's your guy. The guy is an amazing chef. I mean, he can literally chef it up. So all the ladies out there, this is the day before Valentine's Day. If you're in the Nashville area, hit up Dickie Christman. He'll make you a nice meal, and then he'll take you down to his little golf simulator. And I do say little a lot, but Dickie, little golf simulator, his little house, and it drives him nuts. But Rich, I don't know, man. Your grilled chicken Caesar wraps are pretty dominant.
I mean, it's not that hard, dude. I mean, ultimately, you
All right, so all right. So we'll get real here then. What is the go-to Dickie Christman meal on a first day, cooking for a girl?
I mean, it's tough. I mean, I'll feel it out a little bit, but if they like steak, then I go with steak.
Oh, a Dickie
And
Christman.
if I'm really trying, now I've made a lot of not first date, because you don't normally do a first date out, right? You do the first date out, and then from there you would do, a second or third date in where I would cook. That would be like, if I'm really trying, I'll make mac and cheese as one of the sides.
Okay. It's hard to make cheese. Is it like baked mac and cheese?
Doesn't really need to be baked, but you just bake it so you get the little glaze on top. But
All right. So we got steak, mac and cheese, and that's it. And that's what woos it.
well, I'll do like an Asian Brussels sprout situation, or I could do like a prosciutto wrap, asparagus, and definitely a wedge salad. Wedge salad starter. That way.
Oh, so I can't go with wedge one. So,
You don't want the hangry.
oh, wedge salad. Wedge salad just actually doesn't make sense at all to me. I mean, I don't know why you can't just go with a classic Caesar salad.
Well, wedge salad has blue cheese, and
it's just like a
salad has Maine, and this wedge salad has iceberg, and the Caesar salad doesn't have bacon; it has anchovies. They're totally. And instead of having croutons, you have bacon, and I put balsamic glaze on it.
Oh, okay. But I mean, I think it's just that simple. I think the Caesar salad's the way to go, and we can run that up the poll. I think we can run that one up.
Why don't you tell the whole audience that you ate chicken nuggets and packed lettuce every day?
So what Rich is referring to here is that in college, maybe a little actually after college, just rolling up in my Nissan Q 2010 to the local Dollar Tree in Albany, New York, going to the frozen food section. Well, what am I going to eat today? Some Dollar Tree nuggets for $1 when they were actually $1, now $1.25. And you know what? You put them in the toaster oven and they taste like straight up cardboard, but then you put a little ketchup on them and it's magical. Something they do at Dollar Tree. Shout out Dollar Tree. If you want to sponsor the pod, you let me know because I'm your number one fan. Always will be, always have been. Because Rich is too good for Dollar Tree nuggets, apparently.
So I think that this is why you need to figure out where you're at, right? You got a DG right down the street, right? The Dollar General is where it's at up there because we've just got. My mom's like, we don't have shit up here. Oh wait, how we have a DG? So I always get a hard time because she doesn't get Stewart's ice cream. She gets what's it called?
What is it, Perry's?
Yeah, Perry's ice cream. No offense, Perry's ice cream. It's solid. It's not Stewart's, right? I mean, you don't go to New Haven, Connecticut, and get Domino's.
Portnoy would be pissed at that. You can't do that. You absolutely cannot do that.
You go to upstate New York and get gas station ice cream and have it not be Stewart's.
So I actually had that conversation on TikTok with a lot of people. It compared 7-Eleven to Stewie's but that was a coffee debate, and people were just raving about the Stewart's ice cream. But I mean, I don't blame them because if you go into Stewart's and you get a chocolate milkshake where you throw in some like rainbow sprinkles, it might be one of the top three greatest things on earth, especially after a long day. Or their what we used to get used to get it the iced coffee from there.
Well, yeah, I mean their coffee's great, but it's really great. But their ice cream and all their dairy products are actually award winning. So
Oh wow.
they're like Mint Cookie Crumble won like second best mint ice cream in all of North America. Peanut Butter Pandemonium was a gold medal for best peanut butter ice cream in North America.
Yeah,
So
make me hungry.
I don't know what to tell you. You'll get acclimated eventually. You know, at least you're bringing attention to the area where I'm from, which I really appreciate.
Oh no, no doubt. I'm like I said, I'm trying to pump up the Caroga Lake economy even more. I mean, I think I go to Vroman's every single time I'm up there, maybe two, three times. I mean, at this point, I think I might be slowly but not surely getting becoming a local status. I mean, when you pull up the Vroman's, there's no greater thing than sitting down at the bar, ripping some what is it? I guess Miller Lights or Labatt's,
Yeah, right. What?
and just say some chicken wings.
Dude, their chicken wings are fire. They make
No,
chick.
they're like legit. Like I would never say that, but the way they make them and how they make them is amazing. Like the way they put it all together, it's just magic, and it's like literally close and one of the only places nearby. So it's just convenience, and then the Dollar General is not an ordinary Dollar General, by the way. That is like a super. That's a Dollar General on steroids.
Yeah, I mean, because there's nothing up there. So, I mean, when you're in a town with no stoplight, you're not gonna have shit.
No, it's also when they're building the what is it called? The Sherman's Park. They're building like an amphitheater up there. They're trying to get more people there.
Can we give the people what they really want? Why don't we take them through game game four and game five of the Mets NLCS in 2024?
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. So for what Rich is talking about here is Rich came to New York City to go to the Mets game. We went to game 4. Those tickets were a little expensive. The Mets won. The next day, me and Rich are sitting on my couch, and Rich is begging me to go to the game 5. I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. We just won yesterday. I'm good. We can just watch from the TV.
No, we lost. We lost game four.
I thought they won.
No, we lost.
Oh, no, they lost. I'm sorry. So they lost. So Rich was like, apparently we have to redeem ourselves. So we're sitting on the couch. And for those that don't know, down here in the city, I live about 10, maybe 15 minutes from Citi Field. So Rich was very adamant about going to game 5. Ticket prices that we looked up were like 1,300-1,400 bucks.
Well, yeah, the tickets we ended up getting were originally listed for $1,700, and we got them from 176 after you were persistent on not going, even though I offered you money to go when they were horrible. And I had a beard before that game started, but I shaved the beard and just kept the mustache. And I was talking to a couple of girls at the time, and they both liked the mustache, so I kept it. And then we won, so now I still have a mustache.
Yeah, so for those who can't see, Rich has a dynamite mustache now, and it's all because the Mets lost and we had to redeem himself. And that might have been a solid trajectory of your life. So Rich has kind of like a Morgan Wallen slash who else would you say? Kind of look. It kind of looks like it just looks dynamite, bro. Like the more I look at it on the screen, I'm kind of impressed. I kind of want one. But so Rich, anyway, Rich.
I would say I'm just like a slightly touched in the head person with a mustache, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, it's okay. We're all here for you. So yeah, so Rich was just persistent that we have to go to this game. I was very persistent that I'm not going. And then probably first pitch goes, and then the tickets drop to 170, 175, whatever they were. And we decided to go, and we literally sat like front row at the game.
Yeah, it was row 1, but there's like a row E and F or something that were in front of us, which didn't make any sense. There wasn't like an ABC.
I think it was like for like the richer people. I think it was like companies.
Well, we were literally, I mean, 3 rows in front of us from the field, and what an experience. That was incredible. And we won.
Yeah.
And I bet $50 that Jesse Winker would get a base hit and he had a home run.
Oh, I miss that guy. I actually liked him. He was a good player. He was just never hurt. Never healthy.
Yeah.
I really hope the Mets have a good season, bro. Like I can't deal with another season like last year. And actually the moves and the Peralta. I like the Peralta trade. What do you think? What do you think about that?
I think we gave up a lot, but like, where's Jet Williams gonna play? Right. And
What
then
about Sprout?
I like Sproat. I think you know, Tom might have better stuff, but I think Sproat might be a little more composed.
See, I thought the opposite. I actually thought that we should have traded Tong and kept Sprout. I kind of like Sprout.
That's what I'm saying is like they both have their goods and their bads. Like, I mean, Jonah Tong's stuff is pretty electric, but at the same time, he looked like a deer in the headlights. But he didn't. The game where he got shelled, he did go up against Jacob deGrom, which is like he must have been. But like Sproat wouldn't have done that, I don't think. Right?
No,
Sproat went like 5 2/3 innings, no hitter against the. That was one of my favorite games. I was watching that on an airplane,
yeah.
and I guess I get the cleats off and put new ones on.
Yo, I was at Nolan McLean's first start against Seattle. Place was electric. That dude's got nasty stuff. He's legit. He's a legit ace. I just hope he repeats it. That's all I hope. Him and Senga too. We need Senga. He's another hope that we need. Our rotation, if they stay healthy, we will be all right. I just really hate that we got rid of Edwin Diaz, or he signed with the Dodgers.
So tell me more about the Lakeside Unplugged. Like, what's this all about? Like, be Marty G.
Yeah. I mean, I am Marty G. Obviously. I mean, we're just we're kind of having a chat here. Obviously, on the Lakeside Unplugged, we're just having these unfiltered, raw conversations, and so I want the people to get to know my guests a little bit before we dive into the stories. So that's why I want you to feel a little comfortable. I know you're a comfortable guy in your skin at all times, but like I said, man, we're gonna have people get to understand who they're listening to on the other side. And for me and you, we can go chapter and verse, episode after episode. But like I said, here I want the people to get to know who I'm talking to, talking with, so we can hear their side of the story and we can just chop it up a little bit. And obviously, me and you from Albany to Small Albany and what was it, North Allen?
Yeah, North Allen Street.
What was it? I'm drawing a blank on where you used to live though. What was the one I stayed at? Terrace? Terrace? Was it Terrace? Right next to Juniors. That was a gold mine, bro.
Dude, great spot.
You look great, bro. What are you doing tomorrow? Anything fun?
Maybe go to the golf simulator place.
Oh, we didn't even touch on. For those that don't know, Rich is a amazing golfer.
I mean, amazing.
Like he played in a Barstool Classic.
Anybody can play in the Barstool Classic.
I don't know. I think he's being modest. He's a great spanking whitey type of guy. He gets out there. He's all serious though. One time we went golfing. We were dragging Schmilly on the back of a golf cart, and Rich got upset. He also doesn't like when you. He also doesn't like when you take pictures in his backswing.
Well, there's like having a good time, and then there's pulling somebody on a golf cart like this. Like he was like holding on like this, getting pulled. I mean, that's and playing with 5 people too, which is a no to begin with. And then I walk in the pro shop when we start, and the pro's like, "You're gonna make sure everything's okay," because he saw you guys.
Yeah, he wasn't happy to see us at all. The more I think,
no, he was like, he saw me, and he was like, "You're with this group?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You're gonna make sure that everything goes okay, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then I left after like 10 holes.
I was gonna say, was that the same time that you left?
Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore.
With CT was there.
By the way, this is Evan Williams and coffee because I don't know.
Did you drink all the Basil Hayden?
No, I still got that, but sometimes you need some coffee, and I didn't want to minimize the alcohol.
I usually just drink coffee so you get energized to drink more alcohol, though. Isn't that the point?
Yeah, but I put the alcohol in the coffee. That way I don't lose pace.
Speaking like a true man, it's true vet, true slugging vet. Dickie is the king of slugging. I'll give him that.
This is sponsored by Little Hats, the best Italian deli in Nashville.
Oh, we love our sponsors, and we got a big sponsor coming, probably 2-3 months down the pipeline. A very popular app about to launch, going to be the official sponsor of Lakeside Unplugged. We're really excited for that, and we're also, what is it, Little Hats? Oh, you got a little hat. Oh, the little hat. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a cool. That's a cool little hat, man. Wow, that should have been your company. You should have named it Little Hat.
Yeah, well, I mean, you go out with some girls and you take them to get some Italian salads in the morning. They have a nice deli there.
That's kind of a power move.
And what can I say?
Just take him to the diner, bagel store.
How many diners down here? They don't know how to do diners down here.
I was gonna. The more you guys have a lot of like Nashville hot chicken spots, but there's no diners down in Nashville. The more I think about it,
There's a lot of great food, but they don't know how to do diners. They don't know how to do buffalo chicken wings. No. Um, Pizza's better than the chicken wings. If that makes any sense. Like, it's.
and we got to discuss that. I mean, Aldine's is the best spot down there.
I mean, Aldi's is great. It's great.
How's how's Post Malone's this spot?
It's good. I like the bar that was down there before. It's owned by the same people, great people. Um, it's a good bar. Like because they kind of like absorbed Luke Bryan's bar, too. You know that kid.
He doesn't have a place there anymore.
He does. It's just like much smaller than it used to be.
I think. Oh, my friend about Morgan Wallen's bar. That's a sick one too.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen's just sick too.
That actually might be the best one. The more I think about it.
And my friend, her dad owns all those.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, is she loaded?
I think so. We're business, like my actual job. We're business partners.
So do they? Should they just own the building and the celebrities just pay to put their name on it?
Yeah, they have like Morgan Wallen's, Luke Bryan's, Jason Aldean's, Post Malone's, Lainey Wilson's, a few others.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Nashville. Broadway is by far the greatest party spot that I've been to recently, or in the last 3 years.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just always a party. There's just always a party. Monday at 10 a.m. party, bachelor party, bachelorette party. It doesn't matter what.
yeah, it really is. It doesn't. It's pretty sick. And the thing that's great though is that none of the locals want to go down there. So all the other spots are great party spots too because we just fan out all over the place.
Yeah, where you live, Embers is really sick too. That's a good spot.
Yeah, I drank like 6 orange neutrals at Embers before.
Before you hopped on the pod?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. It's a buy one, get one free deal there.
Yeah. Every day from 5 to 7.
What bar does buy one, get one free every day? Like, that's not unheard of.
Yeah.
That is literally unheard of. But, I mean, it also leads to great times to start there, and then you end up downtown. Nashville. Not better than Downport, though. For those that don't know, Rich was a hit Downport. A hit Downport. I repeat, a hit Downport. Some say the legend of Dickie Christman Downport is still alive.
Well, at least I didn't sleep in my car Downport. I slept in my car in Garden City and in Manhattan multiple times.
Well, remember that? I remember that. That was at Mignon's house when you Irish exited and then went, and we found you sleeping in your car.
And we went to the Mets game the next day.
Yeah, I think you drank some Mr. Boston that day.
Yeah, I drank a lot. Well, we went to a diner at night, and I drank more whiskey.
And you left. Didn't you just like leave and go across the street? I don't even know what you did.
When I get drunk, I just exit and then figure out how to get home.
No, that was a Black Velvet night. That's what it was. I remember you drinking Black Velvet.
I'm far past that now. I'm at way better whiskey. I just want everybody to know.
Yeah, it's a shame, man. I mean, you left your Fulton County roots. You know, people still talk about you up there, and you just forgot about it. It's a shame.
Yeah, that was funny actually. The one time they were like, "Oh, Richie Christman, the baseball player." I was like, "The fuck are you talking about?"
Bro, they were super impressed with your stats. And like, I remember the guy saying, "He's like, Richie Christman has such an electric arm, and he would pitch every day." I was like, all right.
No, that didn't happen. I've pitched a few times. That was funny.
I remember. I think was it an article where you threw like 2 days in a row or like 18 innings or something like that. What was it?
No, it was my first career start, and I had 13 strikeouts. My first career start ever.
Wow. Some say the Randy Johnson of Johnstown. Some say the Randy
I
Johnson of
struck out the side the first 2 innings.
and was Spike DJ or any of them on the team?
DJ didn't play. DJ's not very athletic. He's just good at golf.
Yeah.
Spike was on the team. Spike was kind of like Jeff McNeil. He could play every position.
Spike's a utility guy. I could so see Spike a utility guy. DJ I could see either just cheering in the stands or just riding the pine.
Yeah, for basketball, DJ was the leader of the cheer section. He was pretty good at it too.
DJ's wants to come on the pod too. I'm gonna call him that. The lead cheerleader for the Cerebels. Shout out DJ. We love DJ. And AB Ron play baseball?
Yeah, Aviron, he stopped playing later on because he took football and wrestling really seriously. He was the quarterback and wrestling he was great. But I remember a story about Aviron was he was playing second base when we were working on turning double plays, and the coach was like, "You have a great arm. Like, why are you throwing it so slow?" But when he would do his turn, he would palm the ball, and they would throw it to first. So he was literally just throwing a palm ball.
Oh, jeez.
So the ball would they're super slow.
Did he ever have the yips like Chuck Knobloch?
No, he was accurate with the throw. It just would be slow because he was just going like this with his hand and just throwing.
Oh man, I actually think about it. I don't think I would ever want to be another kid from another school and going to wrestle AB Ron in a wrestling match.
Yeah, bad deal. Our wrestling team was like NWO.
Like I don't like he would just legit kill you, I think, in a wrestling match.
Yeah,
Not a guy I want to square up with. And then we got to, him obviously, and you and your amazing rap careers in the college days. Can't forget to mention that free Dickie Chris, #1 on the charts. Let's blow that song
hey,
up.
Dickie Chris. Took him out the streets like he ain't even exist. Now I'm in the streets, the crew rolling piff, like how we get it to be like this.
You just heard a free verse right there, people. Be proud of that.
Yeah, that's his verse, not mine.
Oh, okay. Can we get a verse? Can we get a Dickie Chris verse?
I don't even remember my verse, to tell you the truth. Remember his is better than mine.
Damn it. Well, his must have been legendary if you remember it. Yours, I don't know what happened. I mean, I think I remember all yours. I still play your videos to this day. How about where could the people find the free Dickie Chris?
I don't think they can.
Damn, I'm gonna search it up. I'm gonna drop it in the chat so everybody can see it. So you can go follow it. So you can blow that song up. That needs to happen. The Morris Street Boys. Shout out Morris Street Boys, or as they say, it's the boys of Morris Street.
Well, I need to just say this. My favorite Marty G story was the reason I brought up the Mets was when I left you at the bar. We went to some like Asian club place that you brought me to.
Oh, I know exactly where you're going with this.
And then I left you there. And then I went to the strip club, and I get to the strip club and I don't have my wallet. Now,
Yeah.
I have a tendency to take my wallet out of my back pocket and put it on the bar just because I don't want to be sitting on my wallet the whole time. So I left the bar and I'm calling you. I call you like 100 times. You don't answer.
Typical.
I get there. I have to Uber back to the bar we're at. I get there and the bouncers are kicking you out because you're too drunk.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was actually good friends with the owner that night though.
See, you guys hit it off.
And then making friends.
And then I Ubered back with you to the strip club, and then they wouldn't let you in.
Yeah,
And then I went in anyway.
Yeah, I didn't go in. Proud of that moment. Rich went in. He left me there. He left me outside.
Left you in the parking lot.
So I said, screw it. And Rich left me there. What a badfriend.com.
I'm a great
Friend. No, you are a great friend. I'll give you that. But the fact you just left me outside and there's like a gym right next door to it, which is even more awkward as people are walking in. But that was
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I mean, you were just focused on the prize. You know, you knew what you were doing.
Yeah, the guy was on.
But all right, that's gonna conclude our episode here on Lakeside Unplugged. You know me, you came to percolate with me. I'm Marty G. Shout out Dickie Christman, first guest. Thanks for hopping on, my man. And we will see you on another episode. And this is Lakeside Unplugged. I'm Marty G. Have a good night. Peace.